Sabrina Wright will hand the baton over to Alaya Baker, Anicia Campbell and Kellyanne Carr. And for the US team, Michaela Mouton will hand over to Olivia Harris, Josie Donaldson and Zaya Akins. And for the Great Britain and Northern Ireland team, Charlotte Henrich will hand over to Emma Holmes, Cara da Costa and Rebecca Grieve.
Silence for the start, please. Silencio para la salida, por favor. Gracias.
They will. Final of the women's 4x4 100-meter relay. It is a long, long stagger. Remember, on this 4x400-meter relay, it won't unwind until this point, one lap in, but it is a good start for the USA team in lane 3. They are already eating into that stagger, pulling back in, the Jamaican team ahead of them. Norway going well out right on the far side, and the Australian team has a little bit of ground to make up on Colombia outside of them. Stagger will unwind yet further with this. You can see the USA team. It's a great run on the opening leg so far for Michaela Mouton. We'll get a better idea with the first handover of the baton here. And it actually was the Italians. Very good changeover there as well. So as they go around here, they will break at the yellow cones and come across, and it is Australia first across. How will the others slot into that? Holmes trying to get in front for Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The Norwegians have done a great great opening leg. It is now Al Saidi for them. He's trying to get them past the Great Britain and Northern Ireland team. US with Harris also trying to close hard, but Australia leading this at the moment with a fairly clear lead into this straight. The officials trying to make sure that they stay in the order they were put in with 200 meters to go. They are waving frantically for their teams. Pasquale hands the baton over to Pollard, who's away and going. It was Norway and then the USA. And then a collision of the outgoing runners will affect, and did affect, I think, the teams, but there is no question about the gold medal position at the moment. Australia are running away with this. The real battle is for second, third and fourth so far. A lot of pressure on Pollard to maintain this. Da Costa, Donaldson for the US. And for the Norwegian team, it is Selma Ims. So Pollard running hard into the straight. Donaldson trying to hold that second position for the US. For the Great Britain and Northern Ireland team, Cara da Costa has run a very good, strong leg here. 100 meters, has Grigorovic saved something to respond? In qualification, Grigorovic, nothing she can do. It will take it from Australia. Great Britain and Northern Ireland did run a very, very strong final leg for the US, as did Rebecca Grieve.
You'll see at one of those changeovers, Da Costa gets shoved by the Polish runner. They were both in the same square meter. Oh, it's at the end of this leg, but this is athletes moving out wider, can't quite see their runners, not the first thing on their minds. I think the next one is worse after this. Yeah, look at the dance between Jamaica and Puerto Rico.
That's where they lost ground there, didn't they? But here is Akins, ran very, very quickly over that first 200 meters, but kept enough to get herself in front in the straight, and then she was moving on.
What's up, guys? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is yet another race that proves that the United States is unstoppable when it comes to the relays, and especially the 4x400. So we have the under 20 that happened in Lima. Let's see what really transpired in there. atmosphere. We had 8 nations stepping onto the track, but only one team was about to leave with the gold. The United States has arrived with a mission. Australia had speed, Jamaica had tradition, but the Americans had something else: relentless power. So this is when the gun finally fired and the battle was on. Michaela Mountain exploded from the blocks for the United States, immediately putting pressure on the field. Australia refused to back down, while Jamaica tried desperately to stay within striking distance. This wasn't just a relay. This was a war of generations. Every runner knew that one mistake could destroy everything. Mountain brought the USA through the opening leg in 53.64, handing the baton over with the Americans firmly in the fight. Then came Olivia Harris, and this is where the United States started turning the heat. Harris attacked the second leg with incredible aggression, closing ground and keeping the American team right in the middle of the battle. But Australia was flying. Bella Pasquale produced a sensational second leg, running 51.42 seconds and helping Australia take the lead at the 800 meters. For a moment, guys, it looked like the Aussies might steal the show, but the Americans were not finished yet, not even close. Jace Nelson took the baton for the third leg and immediately went hunting. The gap was closing, the pressure was rising, and with every stride, the United States was getting closer to the front. Australia was fighting to hold on, Jamaica was trying to survive, and the crowd could feel the tension building. Then came the final exchange. Zaya Akins for the American received the baton, and she was ready to unleash hell. Australia had Sofia Gregorovich, Jamaica had Kellyanne Carr, but Akins was running like she had another gear hidden inside her. And down the back straight, the Americans surged, and one stride, two stride, three strides, the United States began pulling away. Australia fought desperately to respond, but the American machine was simply too strong. And now, guys, the finish line was coming into view. Akins powered through the final bend, driving her arms and attacking every step, refusing to give Australia even a chance. Then, guys, Akins crossed the finish line in 3.30.74 and had the goal for the United States. Australia followed with an impressive 3.31.47 for silver, and Jamaica, this was not their night. The Jamaican quartet fought all the way to the line but finished 8th in 3.39.30. This was American domination. Michaela Mountain, Olivia Harris, Josie DeNelson, and Zaya Akins, 4 young Americans and one unstoppable machine. And what makes the victory even more frightening is that these athletes were not simply winning, they were announcing themselves to the world. Australia pushed them, Jamaica carried the weight of the greatest sprinting traditions on the earth, but when the pressure reached its highest, it is the United States that answered the final time, that is 3.30.74, a championship victory, a season best, and another reminder that American women's relay depth was becoming a serious problem for everyone watching. Lima had witnessed the future, Australia had fought, Jamaica had battled, but Americans, they came for gold and they took it. USA was incredible. So guys, let's meet again in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and also share the video and drop a positive comment and let me know what you think about American sprinting, especially when it comes to the 4x400 relays. And these guys were just young girls in their under 20s whom we expect to be doing exploits in the seasons to come. Adios.